There we go. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Well, what am I talking about? Good night. It's not good evening. It's good afternoon. I'm ridiculous. My sense of time is off. But hello, we got Alex, we got Bella, we got Oshawa. Good to see all of you here. How's it going? Favorite fandom: Trails, Persona, Marvel, and Amori. Good choices. Fandom is Hammercraft, and of course Tails. Honestly, not bad places to be. Those have some good inspirations definitely to be working with there. And also, hi TD, how's it going? Um, Welcome to Thursday. We've made it. We are doing the thing. We're doing the thing known as the Thursday stream. And as I said, I'll say it every time. I'm always like, haha. We are doing it earlier than I would like to sometimes because I got D&D tonight. So we can't do evening streams on Thursdays anymore. But we're here and I'm excited. With the time we have. I finished eating some lunch. I got to have some leftover chilies from last week. Well, technically my mom's chilies. She had some tortillas left over with some grilled chicken, and I grilled some chicken yesterday in the oven. So I got that all set to go. She's actually baked chicken, so it's not really grilled chicken. So I had grilled chicken and baked chicken to go with some lovely tortillas and made some like chicken tacos. And then yeah, so now we're just hanging out here and getting ready to do some Honkai Star Rail and some Genshin because I have to do my dailies today, so I'm not on that yet, and I really want to make sure we get the chance to do a bit more of the Honkai Star Rail event. We'll probably touch there briefly, and then the plan is to jump straight into Genshin so I can have plenty of time to do. The goal is to finish up, or at least start off, an event that I've not gotten the chance to do quite yet, as well as to also be able to hopefully finish Yelan's story quest, and then I'll be all caught up in terms of Leo's story quest, which will be nice, and then I can progress a little bit more. So yeah, that is what I'm looking forward to. But hopefully everyone else is doing okie dokie today. Hope things are going all right. I will ask you how all your days are going, because if you'd like to share, I would love to hear it. If you don't, you're also not obligated to ever share anything about yourself. We'll get things in pretty quickly. I'm just, of course, for some reason, I pulled my phone out because I was going to look at something real quick, and then I was like, and I start scrolling on Facebook while I'm talking for no reason, which is great. So yeah, that's just how fun things are. Enjoy my day off. Nice! I'm glad to hear that, Bella. I've just been playing Paper Mario all day, so pretty good. Honestly, that's a good feel. I know one of my content creator acquaintances, Mythsan Max, who I've done some stuff with before in the past, he was playing. He's really excited about Paper Mario and is uploading a series, I think tomorrow, starting a playthrough, and he's been really pumped for it. And I remember because this is Thousand Year Door, which is the game that came out when I was young kid, and so I remember playing the demo. Again, among the games I used to play demos of all the time. For those who know my lore, my real life lore, going to Target and playing games on the old systems like the GameCube, and there was Pokemon XD, there's Super Monkey Ball, there was the, oh goodness, I always forget the name. Someone with the person with the plug. I can't remember the name anymore. I can't. It's like Robo something. And those old games, Sonic Heroes, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door was one of those games that had a nice demo that I remember playing all the time. So it's just a fun time. Tetris is a war ground. I almost said, oh no, I'm sorry, Oshawa. That's not fun. I get that though. Sometimes that's the hard part. Is these games that are very non-aggressive. Really, when you think about it, they're very they're meant to be peaceful games. But then those are the games that can they get your mind. If you can't do what you need to do, those are the ones that'll get to you. Action games, you can rage at them regularly, but you're raging more often. But when you get to those puzzles and you just can't beat it, it's really frustrating. That's helplessly annoying and horrifying. Hey Axel, my current favorite fandoms are mixed on multiple interests. Honestly, that's a-okay. Because mine currently, in terms of places I am currently spending most of my time, my typical ones I really enjoy never really change. But I'm still super into Star Wars. That's always been, because Acolyte comes out next week. Really pumped for that. And I've still always been into to Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail obviously being more recent, but Genshin I've been interested for the last 2 years, and it's been fully enjoyable. And then Pokemon's oddly enough on the back burner. It's one of those things where I really love Pokemon to death, but I just haven't played a Pokemon game in many years. Even though I have some, I just haven't played them because I haven't had time. And Bionicle will always be the one that sits and lurks. I'm just waiting for things to happen for it one day. One day, Bionicle will come back, and I'll be there and ready for it. The first console was a Wii, so I didn't actually get to play it till now. Hey, okay, gotcha. So you got the chance. So you're getting the chance to experience it fresh now. That's really, really cool. It's interesting too because I didn't get it myself because I had to get a newer Wii because of when they produced it. But the first sets of Wiis actually had GameCube compatibility, so it was a really nice upgrade to like, hey, just get a Wii, you can play GameCube games on the Wii. That's like how they sold it, because they're like, we need to make sure we keep our old gamers and bring them up. Obviously, they sort of scratched after the Wii U. They stopped worrying about cross compatibility for some systems when they kind of did the upgrade there. They just didn't worry about it anymore. But it is interesting seeing how that kind of shift happened. But Super Mario, I do remember vaguely playing a little bit. And honestly, that's totally fair, Ashawat, because you know every game has its ups and downs, and sometimes there are times when you're just like, this is the worst day ever. I'm doing weird things, and so then you just deal with it as you can. Okay, all right. What we'll do then is I'm going to hop us into the lovely world of Star Rail, so we got plenty of time. Obviously, the nice thing about these games is I can play them and enjoy talking to people at the same time. There's some games where I struggle with that, but that is not Honkai Star Rail or Genshin. Even during story quests, it's really easy for me to follow along with chat. So that's part of the reason why I like playing them on stream, because it's really easy for me. Like, let's do both. It cements in my memory even more. So yeah. Even I'll say like Minecraft, I as much as it's funny because people like watching me play that more, I feel like sometimes, but then I feel like I can't talk with you guys as much because I'm being a character, having to act in a certain way. This is a game that I'm getting to experience alongside you guys, so it feels a bit different in that sense. But I am excited. I would have not worried about Honkai Star Rail as much, but because they had the new event come out that I saw, and I was like, ooh, this is actually really cool. And then I'm like, I want to be able to do more of it with you guys. It's fun. Let's look at this lovely man. He's hanging out in a trash can. I thought it was really funny when I saw it the first time. It's still really funny now. This is like, I don't actually think I've been here on stream. They revealed this area in Penacony with the last update as like the inner dream sequence, and it gets very Matrix-y, which is neat. And for fear of spoiling for the fun people, up here is where the watchmaker is, and it's really sad because when you get to the very, very top, which we will take our time doing. I could just cheat it and use Dan Heng to get up there way faster. He's like the Yelan of Star Rail in terms of speed walking, because I could just use his enhanced ability and go really fast. But if you go up right over here, we can see our dear boy, Mr. Watchmaker, who has passed away. He just hangs out here. But look at him. He's so handsome. And then it's funny because all his stuff that he wears is all the armor from his set in the artifacts, which I think is really cool. So like this, all these pieces you see that are Watchmaker set pieces, which will be easier to identify once I go to an actual area that has all of them. But see, like you have the shoes, the coat, the watch, and the spyglass, and they're all on him, so you can see them all, which I think is quite cool. So one of those fun touches that I'm always really impressed with how Star Rail's done stuff about matching up a lot of their pieces together. Speaking of Super Mario, it was so different compared to the others. It's almost going from Honkai Star Rail Genshin in terms of turn-based combat to skill-based. Yes. Well, no, that's the whole thing. And obviously, with like 1,000-Year Door, it's very much like turn-based combat. So you really have to like plan things out. But that's part of the fun, though, of what the appeal is of the game, from what I remember. Because it's just yeah. That's one of the reasons I really liked it. Because I growing up played a lot of turn-based strategy games, so it was a really easy fit for me to be like, oh, let's learn how to do this and adapt to this strategy. See, I got Resonate to spend. I already did I went here into Echo of War just so I could get my pieces I need, but it's also just fun to hear the song every time. Today, see, I was looking through my teams. I do this every time with this game because I get tempted to do different things every time because I'm like, ooh, I could do this or I could do that. But right now, my main team's still doing great. I feel pretty confident and comfy where they're at right now. They could be probably a little smarter and better, but I like where they're at right now because everything's going good. But I was looking at my other two teams, and I feel like this is probably what this is going to look like. Welt could possibly be interchanged for someone else later in the future. But at least right now, he kind of is double dipping right now into both Acheron and this team here with the Harmony Trailblazer. I got my Gallagher up to level 80 the other day because I was like, he's going to be better off than Huahua in this team. So he's getting leveled up a bit more, which is nice too. But yeah, Pela's the only one who's kind of the odd one out here in terms of this team because she's Nihility, but doesn't fit cut in with everybody else yet. But I need to get her up eventually. But it's going to take some time because I don't have materials for her yet, and I really don't have a lot of the Ascension Ice stuff. So it's kind of like I will probably end up working toward that a little bit, but it's different in Star Rail. My goals are a little bit different. And now that I've kind of finished the story quest, I don't really have as much farming I need to do for my main team. So kind of functions a bit differently. Let's see here. I also have been trying to do a bit of pre-farming for other characters because we know that Firefly is going to be a fire destruction character. And so I really want to try and make sure I have plenty of materials for her. Also, hi, Carly. I didn't mean to be talking over you saying hello. I did see your message. I'm doing fairly right today. Just been busy with regular work stuff. My boss came back today, which I was originally really nervous about, but things ended up going okay. He ended up attending the recording that we were at. And I was first worried that it would kind of be like, oh, he's back, he might do things. But no, he actually took a really big step back and just let us do things. And it was neat to see how kind of that whole process went. And so it was a really smooth day in terms of doing a lot of things I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to kind of help manage. Right, let's try it with this team instead of with our usual Aventurine team just to see how things go. Because, you know, we gotta learn how to do some extra things with our characters sometimes, eventually. Let everyone do their thing. Okay, I also want to say, I feel like there's like something on my wire on my headset, but it's nothing there. Sometimes you ever get those feelings where it's just like you feel like you got like hairs everywhere, and you're like, why are there little hairs on everything I'm touching right now? Please go away, so don't freak me out and think there's like a spider crawling around when there's really nothing that's actually happening. Just me every day. Actually, I'm gonna 12 skills too to get the energy going because otherwise my team will be taking a bit of a struggle here anyway. Right. Get Walt to do his thing. Gives more energy. Huzzah. I do more automate at this point because everyone's got their healing as they can get it anyway. It is fun because with both Pela and Welt, with how they currently have things, we do a double defense shred, which is really fun for Acheron because she just gets even more damage on everybody. She's definitely not my strongest DPS by far because Dan Hung is definitely the best still, but she's coming in pretty close as a decent secondary for what I've got current built. Need to get better gear for her if I want her to get to that status, but status. And we're just it's not there yet, and that's okay. Yeah, once we spend on our resin a little bit, I'll do the Galactic Baseballer quests because we can do a little more of that weapon training, which was really fun yesterday. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, and then, of course, Starro comes in and provides really solid side gameplay that you just don't ever predict is going to come about, and then it just does, and it's like, ooh la la! Take care of business. Yeah, so far this, again, sometimes the nice thing about shields is that, I guess the thing is I always have to remind myself that I do like shields quite a lot, but one thing about healers that always makes me feel bad, like good, is that, you know, shields will cover over the health, but once they get depleted, you lose that health permanently, whereas healers can help maintain it in perpetuity. So, like, for as long as you have the capacity to have a healer doing actions, they will be able to restore any damage you've taken, whereas a shielder will only just prevent you from taking damage. So I've always been more on the healer side of things. I like Aventurine right now because he plays well, but I definitely am more a fan of healers over shielders any day. Unless I'm playing League of Legends, in which case I pick shielders over healers first. Because in that game, healing is really hard sometimes. Because most of the time you're just going to die anyway, so might as well at least try and make the most of it. Shields help you to live longer over time, whereas heals help you to be sustaining, so you don't have to worry about things nearly as much. Feels so nice every time you're like, I'm glad I have Welt, because I missed him very much. I was really sad I didn't have him for the longest time. So it always feels really satisfying to know I was able to get him with my guaranteed pull, because I already had Bronya, so there's no reason to try and get any other characters, and he came through. It's gonna be now around 6k, so I could have her do her thing immediately, but I'd really rather not. So instead, we will just focus on wait till Hoho can get her healing up, because Hoho can do this. Get everyone up real quick. Get them all fully set up, and then Akron's just gonna shred through everyone. Probably Get them at least low. I don't know if she'll take them all out. Yeah, we've still got a decent amount of health left, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. It's gonna have them all function long enough to get their turns in so they can all heal. Yeah, Pela. Nice one. Okay, do this again. I can change my lap. I can show you the different teams that can do things. So this team is actually pretty sick because it doesn't have a lot of weakness break on it, but normal team still does quite a good job. I said to remember to use more things. I have learned, unfortunately, that often in auto combat, Bronya does not always help out with my Dan Feng Dan Heng because he wants to use skill points, but sometimes I want my other teammates to also use skill points. Whenever he gets his turn, he always uses as many as he can to do the most amount of damage. And sometimes it's like, well, do you really need to do that much damage because you've already done a lot? So often with this team, it's not as easy to auto battle because he will expend every ounce of, you know, SP that he can. I also, what was it the other day? I did some more artifact swaps on some people. It seems to be paying off a little bit more. The energy recharge has been pretty good for the people who really need it. Okay, and I can hear better. I had to restart my phone because your voice was glitching out for me. Gotcha, Carly. No worries. I'm glad you can hear me clearly now. Wasn't saying anything of much importance anyway, because we're just chilling and vibing. So, the conversations are just kind of, you know, light and relaxing. But I'm glad you can hear me better now. Yes. I'm just gonna get 2 of those in a row. Ventry Noise has been... He's just... Because of having March on the team, he's become very hands-off in terms of what I have to do with him. Sometimes I have to make sure I get ready to proc his stuff, but if March gets enough turns, then she's more than fine. I just really need to, like... With Star Rail, I've been learning more. There's a technique called speed tuning that's actually really helpful at different times, because what you basically need to do with your gear is eventually try and get characters to a point where they have just enough speed that they can accomplish what they need to, but they don't have too much speed, because you want them to be like either under or over someone else's speed. So like, for example, right now how my team currently works is that my Bronya is set to have just a little bit less speed than my Dan Heng, because what happens is that, you know, on a normal rotation, so in this case it's not working out that way because it's just a... I probably got my turn pushed back. But she will ordinarily come after him, which means that when he wants to do... So like here, for example, in the normal turn order, when a turn starts, Ventrian starts off, then I can have him do his thing if I want to, you know, do his 3-turn hit. And then, if Bronya wants to, she can set up immediately to have him come back again and he can get 2 turns. Which can be sometimes really useful. Other times, it's not so useful, because sometimes you want to be able to have... Actually, I need to have him... Just make sure my shields don't go down. But it's meant to kind of set up in a way where ideally you don't ever have to worry about not having enough of your turns for your main DPS. Let's see, she will clear him out. So actually I'm going to bring it to Ventrine up first, because I just want to make sure he can ideally get some energy back. Okay. That guy's to 120, which is the necessary ones for right now. I can always do more of them later, which I'm not too worried about. Again, the nice thing about Star Rail is that you can't really cap out on your energy anytime. Okay, let's go and do some more Legend of the Baseballer while we're here. You're sounding like the audio is fast forwarding. Ah, gotcha. So it probably was one of those things where it was like a what is it called? You had one of those things where it was just lagging behind. Okay, so you have some plans to go fight. Those who were here yesterday, basically with this one, you have your set teams, and you get certain bonuses, certain enemies that you may encounter, and then you basically get some special weapons that they recommend having, you know, giving to you, and you can start off with certain things, and then you can boost your weapon combinations to get some cool features coming on. Playing quite a few RPGs made me realize that the story or characters make the game for me. The gameplay may be fun, but both of those are the things that make me come back to it. Right. No, exactly. If you don't care about the characters, then it's not going to be as much fun. That I will say for me is why there are some games where the characters like especially certain anime games, some characters look all the same. They won't stand out at all. And so then I'm like, oh yeah, like I don't care about these characters. Like even for Star Rail, one of the things I really like is that each of these characters has a very clear and distinct look. Like I wouldn't look at March and Branya and say, oh, you guys look exactly the same. Like they all very clearly have distinct stories because they have very unique designs. So they stand out as characters. You don't blend the two of them. There are some anime games where the muted colors that characters will have will make you think that they are all the same or very similar because they maybe come from certain factions. And so it's just very interesting to see kind of how that plays out. Okay, so this one is merely meant to be a follow-up attack team. So interestingly enough, so this one, I guess it's probably just to because that's just increasing attack basically. But if it is follow-up attacks, what we could do for funsies is bring these two on, and then let's get Himiko, and then we can either do Super Break with Trailblazer, or we can have March to come in. But I think we'll have enough follow-up attacks between the two. So if we bring these guys in, Super Break, and then we'll do Venturine for even more defense, it should be more than enough for us to handle what we want to do, because we do not need to worry about links. She shan't be necessary. All right. Let's see how this goes. Yes. So, okay. So the stage is initial weapon. Everyone for me attacks based on the fixed speed, launching flame rounds at random enemies. Prioritise the upgrade of the initial weapon level and obtain the resin accessories to ascend your weapon to a legendary weapon. And then this one is just the recommended combo. So they say everyone for me, Scoundrel's Kindness, Icy Fire Extinguisher, and Stormgale Hammer, and they just give you certain things. So yeah, me for everyone is increasing speed of some weapons, and Ice Fire Talisman increases fire and ice damage. Okay, good to know. All right. The real adventure has begun. Difficulties will become higher. Oh, that's funny. Thanks for saying that twice, Mr. Trailblazer Raccoon. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Count for each wave will conclude after the countdown reaches 0. When the countdown reaches 0, the undefeated enemies in the wave will disappear. This means you'll lose the experience you might gain from defeating them. Let's not waste any more time and start our adventure. Okay, easy peasy. All right, well, we'll take care of this then. Real quick, he's got plenty of energy to spare. We already got shields, no reason for us to waste anything. Just need to as much as we can here. And Herda and Himiko are just going to sit here and do as much as they can. Okay, so initial weapon has already been equipped for you. Upgrade to level 8 first with the ribbon. So onward to the legendary weapon. Easy peasy. All right, get some super break going. Sooner rather than later. Easy waves. All right. So he said, don't forget the resin accessories. Oh, yes. So we need to get the Me for Everyone is a big one here. Can resonate. Cool. Challenge progress. So at that point, we beat the wave up before I could even get to the next wave. It just progressed. I like how it's like, here we go. Make sure you have plenty of time to do your waves. We immediately take care of it. Look at this super break damage. So nice. Easy peasy. Okay. So let's see here. Greed for the Sublime. Every 4 times the enemies and so every time that allies and weapons increases the next damage, that's actually really nice for an accessory. Not gonna lie. I like that one because it works for our current team. Because they do follow-up attacks so often, that's just gonna mean that every time they do more damage, they're gonna do even more damage. Which makes this very easy. Okay. Keep having inventory and stack up his shield to help everyone else out. They're going for Mr. Trailblazer. How rude. Right? Okay, so we get... Oh, Greatest of Limit can increase up next. Okay. Cool. I can do that. Do-do-do. Nice open damage came in clutch. Okay, we'll get Himiko to do some damage here. Next level. All right, so we got... Okay, so we gotta pick a new weapon now. At this point, we can either take this one. We're not really doing a lot of this damage, so I'm not as worried about that one. Let's see, this one they seem to recommend earlier. So Stormgale Hammer is a hammer strike on the enemy target with the presently highest HP at fixed speed. Inflicts reverberation stay on them, causing the enemy target to suffer. Okay, so this one actually works with speed as well, which is why it's also pretty important. Okay. So that works with the other one we have. Okay, oh man, there's... Keep imprisoning people. How rude. They delay their turn basically indefinitely until they come back from imprisonment. Which is not ideal for us. Okay, the hammer just took him out instantly. That's funny. Alright, Trailblazer. Your thing, Miko. Break their weakness. Okay, you can get this one up. Ooh, so this one works with lightning storm here. Good to know. Let's keep working on the one for now. Okay. Well, let's take out without spending our stuff first. Okay. Challenge progress. Right. Some big weakness break here. Ha! Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Scoundrels. Oh, it's a weapon that works really well with this one. Okay, it's also another fixed speed weapon. You also do summon type weapon speed increases by 40%. So me for everyone. This is the other one that we need to do for this one anyway. So all these are like fixed speed things too. So you can basically, if you want to, just get lots of weapons that continuously have certain speeds. Which isn't a bad thing. This one technically is supposed to join up with that one, which is what makes it a good idea, because you can put them together basically. Okay. Oh, if it defends, ooh, if it defeats people, then it'll do that too. Okay. Good to know. Otherwise, you can just increase the speed by even more, which I would probably prefer. It's just to synergize that grouping up a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, me for everyone. Boost up that speed even more. Get her to go in there. Okay. Wasn't needed there, but it's okay. I'm just gonna do some hits in there. Oh, nice. Okay, Herta's gonna do her thing now, or Himiko's gonna do her thing. And Herta's gonna follow up. Nice. Okay, weapon level. Hooray! Everyone for me. Beautiful. It's level 4. So Blazer will reinitiate his ultimate. And he's fine. He's got more than enough energy with all this weakness break that's happening. He gains so much energy back. And it's one thing that Herta and Himiko are really good at doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do Grievous Sublime again. Increase their damage even more. Elite enemy incoming. It's pummeled immediately by the big thing. He's going, yes, clearance. Oh, there are clearance objectives to complete. When I clear the challenge, you need to defeat the. Oh, okay, so you gotta defeat the designated number of enemies. Okay, easy. That's something we can handle then. No worries. Okay. Big hammer just comes in clutch and just goes boom. Easy peasy, huh? Oh wow, that melted them. Okay. Let's see here. For everyone, increase the speed. I could also boost the weapon of the hammer as well. That's not really been. Was worried about that. I'd rather boost the speed up for everything else. Again, speed in this case is going to make a big difference. Okay, so we can take a different random. Let's see here. Let's go with the AC Fire Extinguisher, because that will have a speed, or a turn-based speed as well. Okay, cool beans. Okay. We go fill up it even more. Ha ha ha. Oh, nice. Oh, it froze them really well, actually. Okay, so this one I'll do, yeah. Basically, I'm just keep boosting it up even more. Okay. Nice. Do that. Do this. Boom. We're down to. So we're getting close. We got the one turn more here, so we still got plenty of time, but expire quickly if I don't get to it fast enough. This is why these items are so influential here in this particular fight. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, they just smelt through it. Yay! Cool, okay. Now let's see here. So every target A weapon hits, we could do bigger damage. In this game round, every damage type dealt by enemies and weapons will increase by ally. Okay, so every damage type dealt. Interesting. But that fits with the bat as well, which is probably why it's like the baseball bat. My guess. I could be wrong, but it also could be right. Their thing. Do some damage. Here brings them down. Just let's see her. Oh, actually, so her doesn't even get her follow-up attack there either, does she? That's funny. Okay, this one might not turn out as well for us because turn is ending so fast. Cosmic Turret discovered. Ooh, nice. We got 2 upgrades to that. It's all open. Wow, nice. That's actually really good. Oh, isn't that hard, huh? Honey, what's that flashing in the cosmic treasure? Huh, a raccoon token. We won't know when that'll come in handy, so let's put it in our pocket first. Back to the main point. Every time you finish an elite enemy challenge, I'll autosave for you. If you leave the adventure halfway, you can continue from here next time. Oh, good to know. Okay, so they autosave for that portion, I guess. Okay, good to know. Sure, things continue to get a little bit harder. Just everything, so many turn-based things just automatically beating the game for us. Okay. Guess I'll keep boosting the icy extinguisher then. Okay. And here now, so we'll just reinforce our shields more. The thing, you walk into Adam, hello. No, you walked into the Galactic Baseballer, Grass Boy. Animate here. What you talking about? How's it going, Grass Boy? How art thou? Alright, let's see here. Oh yes, it's the baseball bat there, so let's do Icy Fire Extinguisher, boost it up again. Ooh, that was a strong amount of damage too. Alright. Do this, boom. Yeah, here we go. Boosting damage. Okay, we will do. Let's get the. Keep boosting this one a little bit more. Use his power. I'll let Herta or Himiko do her thing. Chilling away. Gotcha. Nice. I am doing fairly well. Got my work done for the day, and now we just are vibing and I'll do a little bit of Star Rail, and we'll do some Genshin, and it'll be a good time. And then I've got D&D later tonight. Nice big hammer. Or gets frozen and defeated instantly. Very close to getting legendary weapon here too, which is nice. Looking forward to that. Oh yeah, look at that. Philip just cleared that wave so fast. They're still doing stuff to it too. Far from done. Which is why they probably put these people together, at least in case with Herta and Himiko, because we just get so many follow-up attacks that get used continuously here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I see Fire Extinguisher continue on that one. Waiting for Herta, or yeah, Herta to finish hers up. Still wait for her turn to resume. That was all saved up. So many. She's gonna hit for every single move that just happened. That'd be really funny. There's so many hits that she just did there. Yeah. Go for it, Herta and Himiko. Get the super break damage, yeah. Nice, that worked out well. So now 10, elite enemy incoming. Okay, so this one we gotta defeat 6 opponents, including Nicolia. This one could go either really badly or really well. We'll see. Hey, how's it going, Roxanne? Those are indeed Has Been Hotel characters. I've not really watched it much myself, but I know it is quite an interesting thing. See, this one doesn't actually technically go with either of these. I was hoping to get... Oh, so this requires that to be able to legendary to ascend. So either we can get a new accessory, which won't really impact this, or we can get a new weapon and hope for the best. I'm tempted. Not that show. What do you mean, Grassboy? Why do we want that show? This is how this one doesn't necessarily coincide with either of these, considering it's, you know, you'd think it'd be something that would work out really well, but I guess not in this case. See, the baseball works with that, so this one don't tell you exactly what it works with. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll take this one for now, because I would like to possibly get the accessory for the other weapon. I think it'll be quite useful. Which means every time we use our ultimate, we'll just get some extra damage, which is not bad either. Yes, Has Been Hotel indeed. Like I said, had the chance to watch it myself, but I've heard good things about it. So it's like, it's one of those shows where I'm like, I'm not sure if I would enjoy it in terms of its theme as much. Definitely interesting, but it has like its own kind of interesting paradoxical nature. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh, pff, the hammer just went boop, boop, boop. Cool. Easy. The freeze to come through. Nice. Oh, wow. That cleaned up real fast. Then boom. Right, okay, nice. We can get the Musketeers resolve. Yes, this is even more stuff. Flame rounds and frost rounds. It's going out really smoothly, I think. Beautiful. Legendary weapon is now ascended. This means it's going to be really strong now. Fair for Hello Boss. Has been as bleh, you know, gross. The other one, it has some people in it like Michael and Zach. Yeah, I do remember, I from what I watched of that show too. For me, it's kind of like just sometimes like some shows just get to be too adult for me, and I'm like, eh. I've heard to just circus stops. It is quite nice. They're putting a lot of good love and attention into that so far. Let's see how this goes with all the rounds we get. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay. So this one, yeah, we want to get whatever this accessory is, but it's not telling us what the accessory is. Perhaps we've not unlocked it yet. Weapons this round are crushing it. Okay, let's see here. So this is for the longbow, which you don't need. I don't want to boost that one either. This one I thought could potentially contribute to this, but it does not seem like... Oh yeah, we need the fire for that one, so that's what I need to wait for, is the fire. So we'll do that then. Okay, let's get... Let's see here. Yes, indeed. Has one hotel characters. Indeed. You said they have a digital circus store in Japan, even... Yeah. You know, but they also saw the hype of what it was getting online, though, too. The traction it was hitting was massive. So it does not entirely surprise me. What'd you see? I did see that, too. That came up on Twitter today. So at the minute it came out, I told all my friends. I was like, this is what's coming. It's pretty crazy. Hey, Cosmic Treasure. Okay, ooh, wow. So this went up to level... Nice, so it went to level 8. Okay. This means that weapon, I have a chance to possibly get 2 Ledger weapons if I can get the fire for that one. That'll go really nuts. Is there still Season 2? I'm sure I'll probably get a Season 2. It's done really, really well as well. Okay, Stormgale Hammer, upgrade that one to level 8. Okay, let's hit. You could get all that break. Really? Only heard I got so much out of that. Selleek and MC.com is Kanoka spot. If only. If they did that, it'd be really hilarious. I'd be like, why am I there in the movie? Why didn't they ask me permission to be in this film? Just put me in there without telling me first. Imagine that. Go get that super break damage. Nice. 26. Charlie Morningstar, Magic Angel does love. I'm glad you love the Roxanne. Okay, there we go. Yeah, get the fire one upgrade too. We can. We might be able to get that to legendary. So we're on wave 9. Which is a chance. I think 2 legend weapons would be pretty crazy. It's very fun. Yeah, no, it was very cool, Grassboy. I enjoyed it. Again, oftentimes I get busy, and my socialness is also sometimes very restrictive sometimes to who I want to hang out with all the time. And it's no offense to you. But definitely if there's ever opportunities where I'm in the mood to do more stuff again, I would not be opposed to joining in again. It's fun to at least get to catch up a little bit, because I know it's been a while. Hey, Cryomi! How's it going? That's also very fair, Grassboy. We were going for a long time. How's it going? How was your stream today? What were you up to, if you don't mind my asking? Or if Grassboy, since you're here, if you could do a little shout out, that'd be stupendous. Plus, I know you're currently on your way home, so you may not be able to as easily. Like a FNF indeed. I haven't thought of that in a hot second. It's because it's a different era now. Oh, so big. The burn damage is hitting hard. Reduce their effect res even more. You couldn't hurt again, that brick effect. It was fun. It's more. Ooh, nice. Glad to hear you got some better progress in this diver. Get item done, Argenti. So much damage. He's gonna try and move, but I don't think he's gonna do much. He's a crazy lad. Tries to hurt us, fails. He's just that good. At least right now. I like playing with trial characters because you get a chance to work with them and you usually wouldn't get the opportunity to. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That was nasty. I guess Visit Freddy's back. Oh, it's back? Are they recording some new content on there now? It's a lot. I know, right? That's a lot of damage. These items in this game mode are really broken. They're cool though. Like it's intentionally meant to be that way, but it's just like boom, 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 boom. Just to see how it's like. It's just to kind of transcend what you usually would expect from this game, which I think is really fun. Mini games within games, as TD would say, are very enjoyable sometimes. Okay, so let's keep on doing what we're doing. Let's just take it. We got another level. Nice. Look at that. Let's keep reducing the effect res even more. Which means that they're more likely to get frozen every time. Not that it was any question at this point anyway. GLG? Well, you just said that you said it. I wasn't aware that it was coming back because you mentioned it like it was. So I was curious if that was something that was indeed happening. Minecraft 5 Nights at Freddy's. Just imagine Cal and Mitch putting up a video at one point in a time. Yeah, okay. The last video we posted was 10 months ago, so that hasn't changed. I was really worried for a moment. I was like, did they post a video and I didn't know about it? But no. One day, maybe. If people ever have time or we get paid for it. To be honest, I don't even know if the company that that was about is even doing anything. If GLG's even kind of technically working on stuff like that anymore, or if they still just make T-shirts. I have to ask Mitch again sometime, see how he's doing. Just I got sent that message, everything broke. Oh no, you didn't miss anything. You're all good, Grass Boy. It's hanging out. It's funny though, because at this point I'm pretty sure I took off ads from my streams. Because I don't get the notification anymore. So it's just Twitch's auto ads that it sends out now. Level 32. See how we'll boost the disco ball, why not? Well, they text me. I know, this is really pretty. It's just so fun. Every attack in general, like this, like even Himiko's ultimate just always feels so satisfying. Don't get to use it often because I don't own her, but if I did, it'd be fun and satisfying to use. Here we go. Oh, nice. Even more turns. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, new record. SS. Wow, so I did pretty well that one. Nice. Easy peasy. Let's see here. Look at that. 82.1 million damage. Also, thank you, Grespa. You were on it. Appreciate it. It's really cool, though. I do his GLG too. Sometimes. Ooh, we got new equipment unlocked. Thunderbolt Thorns. Got some Sweet Slumber. Ooh, and then we got the Shards of Crowns. Ally speed increased by 30%. Okay.
Volcanic planet is covered in flowers. That Knight of Beauty is standing in the flower fields, pointing the way for me. As I am about to leave, he asks, "What thoughts graced your mind as you wander in the rose bushes covering these hills?" My reply is, very easy. Next up, we need to head to the Cogwheel planet. There, the world is ruled by an evil corporation, and the employees are constantly working without end, without rest. We must save them from the pain of their labor.
Alright, bye, Cryomi. See you later.
Baseballer, roll out.
Nice. We got reputation rank 5 already. Splendid. So this one seems like it's it's a lot more conditional based on what things are doing. We managed to crush that first planet in terms of all things we need. I remember season 2 when Twistable first appeared. I was so excited because I called it for so long. You're like, yes, it's happening. Here, I'll do the Cogwheel planet, and then we'll go into the Genshin, I think, after this one.
After venturing across the volcanic planet, I think you must be used to things. We'll need the help of legendary weapons to complete this journey. Aside from ascending legendary weapons, discovering different weapon combinations will also allow you to unleash fantastical power. Come take a look. Ooh, this weapon is perfect as the initial weapon for this stage.
So they recommend just combining with these ones for sure. Okay, so DOT Thunder Thorns. So I'm imagining Kafka's going to probably be in here. Aha! I knew it! I just kind of remembered that the only two fandoms I've actually participated in are both GLG and MC Labs. Two things that both you and Rhino were in. That is indeed very true. You ain't wrong, Chief. Okay, so damage over time is where they suggest. So my Huohuo is probably better than their Huohuo, but I'll check just to see. Let's see. So their Huohuo has this here. Speed stats at, yeah. See, I think our Huohuo is better. The speed is not as high on my Huohuo, but I've got better HP. Yeah, I've got less attack. Who needs that much attack on a Huohuo? Oh, hey, bye, Roxanne. See you later. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate having you around. Good to hear from you. We'll add Black Swan in as well. And then I guess if we're going with this group, so damage over time, probably benefit from someone who's contributing. Like, there's not really else I have on my team that's going to really benefit that. So maybe I'll pull in Rania, I guess, maybe. Wouldn't be a bad shout. I'm trying to build up my enchantment room, but my bookcases are off center by 1 block. Oh no! You have to fix your whole. Do you have to fix the whole house, or is it just a matter of like it's just one thing you have to kind of shift around a little bit?
Ooh, remember the raccoon token you found the cosmic treasure last time? You can exchange them for some good stuff in the shop. Come have a look. This is the initial weapon for the current planet. Do this weapons trade. I've recommended some items for you. Heed my choices. You won't go wrong.
Okay, so this is like an extra boost you can give to. Okay, so after each level increases all else attack. This one boosts all weapon damage, and this one does. Oh, nice! So you can just use them to upgrade things even more. That's pretty funny. Then you know what? Might as well. Let's do the upgrades he suggests. I don't have any reason to go against him. I'm sure by the end we'll eventually have everything we can possibly get. Let's see here. Oh, and it just pulls every time, so I can choose. So here, let's increase people's speed by a little bit too, because it's never a bad idea either. XP blessing is probably not a bad shout. You can also get more raccoon tokens. That is probably actually really valuable. So let's reduce the speed down a little bit, and then I'll get one more cosmic. There we go. That'll work. Oh, that's the worst. All right, let's do this. Okay. Challenge progress. All right, Thunderbolt Thorns. Applies Thunderbolt Thorns to an enemy target. When target's turn starts, unleashes Thunder Shock that deals DOT. When the target gets defeated, transfers to another enemy target. So prioritize that. Yeah, so yeah, get that for a legendary weapon. All that jazz. Okay, so they recommend getting Wind and Lightning type, so Thunderbolt Thorns, Stormgale Hammer, and Ranger's Longbow. And then triggered by defeating enemy targets, Stormgale Hammer and Sweet Slumber. And then related accessories are the ones that increase damage. Okay, easy peasy. All right, let's do it then. Okay, so this one, let's get Kafka up here sooner rather than later. Oh, nice. Okay, so that just applies it automatically. Okay. Black Swan to apply some stuff. Excuse me. Yes, Grassway, what is it? Good sir. Reduced to share the whole class. As you more familiar with the adventures, new functions become gradually unlocked. Reset functions can use to change the usable equipment for the upgrade this time. Okay, so we can get things with this one works in our favor, so reason to worry about it. Or they just apply what we already have. Oh, nice. Oh, that was fast. Okay, cool. All right, so this one's not going to be as useful because it's not going to apply for any things. They did recommend Sweet Slumber. This is AoE detonation dealing quantum damage. Let's get ourselves a weapon we know, because that way we can ensure level ups are going to be easier to come by once we secure. It's like playing Here's My Magic, where sometimes it's just better to get the base skills you need first, and then you can work from there. Okay, let's get the Ranger's Longbow then too. So that's also a recommended option they chose. Suggested. Then he's got to make sure we get the right accessories for what things that we like to have if we can. Okay, challenge progress. Nice. First round, easy peasy. Kafka will use her ability. I know how much y'all love those. Oh yeah, I know how much y'all love y'all's NPCs, but if you lose track of his NPC and he's human, who knows what could happen? Or you have to say it, who knows what could happen? I'm gonna drink water. It's been a while since I've done that. That's true. We do love water. Water's tasty. Kane's very right. Okay. Ooh, nice. So this works the gunpowder effect. Cool. I'll get that to resonate then. Easy. Alright, Black Swan. Here, Thorns to do some stuff. Nice. Look at that. DOT damage. Cool. Alright, then let's keep upgrading our Thorns then. 2-2 right in the middle of the bookcases looks better. Well, it also tends to make it work better in terms of what it can do. Because then it has the ability to access everything it needs to. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Up a level. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. So we can upgrade the gunfire ribbon. Not a bad choice. Wow, we got to wave 3 already. Right. Wohel's just sitting here. I think Wohel finally took her turn. Took forever. Ooh, nice. Okay, good, good, good. Right, then Black Swan. Get that wind shear going. Trigger DOT. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see here. We can get... Yeah, we'll get the wind shear, as I suppose I think will be good, because it will resonate with the bow. And then we'll continue to upgrade our Sweet Slumber. Ooh, nice. Okay, that was easy. All right, then we'll get okay. Shards of the Crown increases ally speed and also boosts up that. So perfect. That'll resonate with that, which is what we need. Easy peasy. Okay. For now, we'll just continue to do that. Be easier this way. Okay. The enemy. Get that easily done. Okay. Let's keep upgrading the same thing. See, I'll have Kafka go her thing now. She can get to be shocked. Easy. Beautiful. Balance progress to 4. Okay, we're up to 4 now. Nice. Alrighty. Let's get some DOT on them real quick. Rocket. Kafka was another character that if I had to choose like another DPS character, she would be a fun one to go for. But she's not necessary at all. Okay. Throw thorns up again. There's only so much we can try and achieve anyway with what I've got. Kind of random, but Lolbit once told me that they're writing an MC enchantment table font so that no one else can read it. Oh, I remember. I think Lolbit mentioned that the other day too, which is highly interesting. I think it'd be funny to have to memorize that font. It would take a really long time, I would feel. It's like teaching yourself a code that only you would know. It's funny because it's still a code that someone's going to know somewhere. Might just be the people you're trying to avoid having to know about, which is fine, but someone's going to be able to read that in some capacity, I'd imagine. Yeah, there we go. Look at that damage over time. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's get the Ranger's Longbow up then. Okay. Beautiful damage. Well, 14 so far. Aha, yes, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go with Sweet Slumber then. That's still paying off, so no reason for us to avoid it. Right now. Okay, well, we'll get your healing back up again, so we don't lose out on it. Trying to taunt everybody, which is very fair. Is it do enough damage to get rid of him? But I guess not. It's okay though. Brownie's got it. Alright, let's get Thunderbolt Thorns up again. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, good. And clean Kafka up. Speed up too. Then proc all the DOT. Do. Yeah. This fight's obviously more of a slow burner than the other one, but I think that's also part of the appeal. The DOT just does its own thing over time. It just goes until you lose. Is kind of nice that you got so much that you can work with here. Okay. This is just the B. This is like the big EXP round, because as long as you get a certain number of things within your turn, then you're good to go. Yeah, look at that. Okay, and then this one is good for another weapon type which we don't currently possess yet. But it's useful because it does all wind and lightning, which is 2 of our weapon choices we currently have. But I do like to get ourselves up to a legendary weapon sooner rather than later. Yeah, look at that. It's always fun when it's like it does the work for you. You know, you're waiting for your turns to take place and suddenly it's just like, nope. Who cares? Just trigger everything. 1 out of 10 how's the different stories today? First guy I thought sitting with the waterfront green and bird sting. Oh, way cleaner. It was a very fun time, Grass Boy. I very much enjoyed it. I'd say probably a solid 7. Which is not a complaint. Nice. Whoa, we got lots of lows up there. Sweet Summer up to 8, range long up to 4, and then Shards of the Crown up to level 3. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's get Kafka up a little bit sooner. Okay, Black Swan. Off the Lightning Thorns if we can. I think we gotta attack them to get this to go up the way we want to, right? I think so. Aha! Go. Beautiful. Yeah, no, it was very good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate your consideration. There's appropriate amount of fun chaos. Okay, cool. Let's get the Thunderthorns up. Ah, yeah! Look at that damage. We can choose one of the two. We can either get Shock Bolt Crown to get... Yeah, so it triggers the DOT too. Okay, that's actually... I'll take this first then. Get that ascended. Beautiful. Surprise in the box will be next. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah! That was big damage! Big damage now. I think it's actually proc it. That's what I'm curious now. Again, check and see. So at start of turn. Oh, at the start of the turn. Okay, so when they take their turn first, it automatically triggers. That's really nice too. Stop, boost our crit and everything too, because why not? I can get the person up. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay. Aha. Okay, next level. Cool. Surprise in the box. Beautiful. It's leveled up now too. So we got 2 legendary weapons that we're working with now. Beautiful. Okay, we'll get thing. Hey Thunder, how's it going? Going pretty alright, thank you for asking. Instantly just destroyed both of them. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, let's get the Stormkill Hammer as the next best one then. So we'll work on that one next, I suppose. Okay, this turn will be over. So actually, let's see if I can... Don't think Kafka will make a difference anyway, but we can try. Yeah, never mind. Cool. Wow! Oh, nice second bot, Grass Boy. It's two in one row. That's good. They're giving you your work to do. No one click on that link, obviously. There's a bot. I'll give a Grass Boy moment to take care of it, but otherwise I will do it myself. Oh! Took out Sam instantly. Right here, I'll take care of it then. Don't worry. Let me get this guy out of here. Goodbye. But yeah, how are you doing, Thunder? Hopefully you're doing alright. Sam, I've been watching you play these gacha games, I think, for 3 years, and I still know how they work. Well, this one's a turn-based one, so... This is a very special game mode as well, which makes it even cooler. It's not as typical, at least. You're all good. I just wanted to let you know, and assumed you were on top of it if I wasn't already, so wasn't too worried. Isn't too annoying. I agree. Alright. Yeah! Get that turn going. Blow up everyone instantly. Okay. So we just need to keep working on... Let's work on the Ranger's Longbow next thing, since it's the next strongest one we have. Okay, hose healing. Oh, I got you. No worries, Grass Boy. So that one could be potentially useful if it goes in the strike unit. Ha! But then people, I missed my chance again. It's okay. We can get even more increased speed. Not a bad idea. Okay. Wow, yeah, Brian is just getting her next turn again. I love how just so much auto damage. It's hilarious. I very rarely do the game over. Just get to wail away at enemies without even trying to wail away at them because they just take so much damage on their own. Next level up again. Okay. Ooh, we can get the lightning and shackles to be able to get the next thing. Yeah, there we go. Everything we get will be something we need. Which will even better. Cool, because now I can't really deviate much. Okay. Kafka, do your thing. Oh yeah. Treasure discovered. Nice. Ooh, look at all those upgrades. Or accessories. Perfect. Lots more raccoon tokens. Beautiful. Sad day for Grass Boy. You will never again be the same. You shall only know suffering. Yeah! So explosive, it's hilarious. It's amazing. Right. Oh, I'll do your thing. Yes! This en masse damage is so funny. We destroy him, he's gonna kill everyone else too. Come on, really? You're gonna be that stubborn, dude? There we go. Nice, get that one up to the next level too, so we can get that to legendary too. And we'll have 3 legendary weapons. Hey, Kafka, do your thing. So powerful. Okay, Kafka on here again. So beautiful. Very nice legendary. Beautiful. We got 3 legendary weapons right now. We're at wave 9 now. Oh. He didn't even walk on the battlefield and immediately got knocked out. That's what I call clean sweep. Right. Okay. Let's keep working on this then. Kafka uses her ability too. Like Brawl Stars. Okay, Harper is waiting for Missile to take his turn before he can get their next thing. Ain't doing that yet. Oh, nice. Okay, beautiful. Okay, good. We can get all 4 to be legendary weapons. I don't think it'll be possible, but we'll try our best. Ooh, good damage, good damage, good damage, good damage. Yeah! Okay. Work on him. Okay. Actually, probably breaking his weakness was not the strongest weakness. Now he needs a second turn. Okay, we're doing more. See if I can get another round of this guy, if I can. Yeah! Okay, nice. We're doing good. Hey! Boot Hill's Nipple Zippers! Welcome. That is a very concerning name, but thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? Yes, Lucario. That you heard me say that right. That was the name. That's the name. I pronounced it. How are you? How are you doing, Lucario, by the way? Seem to have been lurking away. So I use my trial team in the baseballers. Lovely round as it goes. So much legendary weaponry. Does Farok stand a chance? Oh my! That the Arcana moves. I'm doing fairly right. Thank you for asking. We're having a lot of fun with the baseballers event. It is going very swimmingly right now. Of course, now it's on Svarog, which means he's... Yeah, look at that. Huohuo, after all this time, has not used a healing move in ages, and her thing is still up. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Thank you for that. Getting it on Kafka. That'll be smoother as well. Love life. Laugh. Boot Hill pregnant. So random. I don't think Boot Hill will want to be pregnant. He's got a much better life to live. You never know. Star Rail has done well, actually, I would say that Star Rail's not necessarily done Stranger Things, so I really can't say if it'd be anything more unusual than that. Bro's a cyborg. That is true. Ah, so I went to easy level 2. Nice. Okay, let's get these guys. Okay, can you please? There we go. It's getting a little bit of damage, but it's still taking time. I'll get her getting back up then for preparation anyway. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting full 35. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll take it, Thunder. Much appreciated. Give me some more XP. Nice. Okay. You're very close to getting 4 legendary weapons in 1 round, but I doubt it's going to happen. You have to get a lot of XP before that's going to happen, and I don't think Sfarg is going to give us the chance to do it. Getting close though. Level 37 at least. Okay. Let's keep working on him if I can. If it better taking it else, I would try, but it's not gonna make much of a difference, unfortunately. Do it for the dramatic shot, just to see. Start attacking and see what happens. The hammer's probably gonna take out Svarog anyway. Oh, it didn't quite, but yeah, nice last wave. Damage for time boost was over 1,000%. That's pretty spiffy. Not gonna lie. Got plenty of Rakutoids. It's actually this one did more damage than this one, which you know is fine. But that weapon damage is huge. Huge, I say. We got some new equipment unlocked. We got the Lucky Roulette, which basically is just being Aventurine. Pairs of Beauty. Increases damage. Oh, advances enemies forward. And then we got the Golden Rose. And the Duelist Fists. Nice.
That's terrifying. The Cogwheel Planet's assembly lines are all producing low-quality knockoffs of the Ultimate Bat. The company's supervisor also said that these products will be sold in the form of mystery boxes, and if customers can't get the real deal, they'll just think they're unlucky. How despicable. I handled those scumbags over to the Cosmic Police. As a reward, the Duke told me the location of the Ultimate Bat. I didn't think my adventure would be coming to an end so soon. The Sugar Frost planet is about to meet the Baseballer.
I see, that's probably sure, yeah, whatever that'd be. Phrasing that way would be a lot more dramatic than that. But easy. Easy. We know what we're doing to make this game work, which makes it much easier to handle. Solid. Let's see here. Okay. Let me check my mail. Oh yeah, All About Blue Hills is about to finish up. I finished that ages ago. Don't need to really fret about it all that much. The travel log. No, if it's like they want to double check, it's like I know that there's new content. I was already here. I was just here, game. I know it's there. They just need to click on it and acknowledge you've seen it. Look at this. So yeah, so this one starts you with Sweet Slumber already on its own, which means it does even more damage. Good to note. Good to note. Let's see here. I still got a little bit of some Trailblaze power I can spend real quick. So let us go, and I actually need to get more materials. Because I know, I can assume, anyway. I really don't know, but I'm guessing based on what I did for Venturing 2 is that, because Firefly is a fire destruction, so we're going to need to continue to farm up these. I spent a lot of them to get Gallagher up to 80, so I should probably farm up more of those. And then destruction materials I'm doing okay on right now, so I'm not terribly worried. It'll just be for her ascension. If I end up going for Firefly, at least. Who knows? I might not. And the things will be fun. Okay, so this one, yeah, this will be fine. This one can just be my fun party. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Let me hit you again. Right. They're just gonna get energy up real easily again. Boom. Right. So got this easy peasy. Tries, but I got shields for days. Okay. March actually shield him too, so I can start healing up a little bit again. Yeah, super break. Makes things easier sometimes. One more time. This time with feeling. Right. I'm just doing this anyway, because I can get the free energy regardless. And it won't end at the end of his turn, so it's only matter if he starts it then or now or later. Okay, March, put your shield on Trailblazer, you can start healing. Beautiful. Right. Your damage. Actually, I'm gonna get him another chance to heal. Yeah. Fury takes more damage when he loses a safeguard, so it just means we get even more each time. Go, boom, boom, boom. March, apply shield again. So I don't even need to go to the healer to do it. I can just have March do it slowly and progressively over time. Is it very efficient? No. But doesn't mean it's any less fun to do. Go. Super doses so much. Alright, and then one more. I did some swapping of my Trailblazer's artifacts too. So he currently is using the Penacony set instead of Talia's because he wasn't able to use it very well for his pieces. So now he's boosting both the damage of Venturine as well as Dunhung, which means that he works out okay in this particular team. I'm not planning to have him be in this team, but if I wanted to, he would play very well with them because of the imaginary damage bonus he gets with them. Wow, accept him. Look at that. Now he's got his full health back. Beautiful. Boom, boom. Okay, I should just do this twice. Take care of him easy. Nice. Cool. That's all our Trailblaze power we need to worry about. These topped up ones I want to like leave in case I need them for anything else at any other time. Okay, stop this up for now. Get Branya back in here. Get these stacked up for later. Right. Claim this. Close to level 48, that's okay. Rush for that. Alright. Then with that then, what I'll do is that'll be enough Stachel for now. Make sure we've got time to do some Genshining stuff. So let me